Hey, kia ora. So we're going to get back into it. The housework itself has been getting a little bit, lacking a little bit. Because there's just been too many fine days in a row. I find myself that I do a lot of housework when it's raining, and I do a lot of outdoor work when it's sunshine. Simple with basic, it's easy to follow, and yeah, I've just fallen into the routine of it. But as you might expect, if there's too many rainy days in a row and there's too many sunny days in a row, one gets more attention than the other. So the house is looking like a bomb site. Yeah. But we're going to get into some outside work. I might actually leave it running and try the fast forward mode with the editing, and yeah, just show you me whacking it all down. I just need to find a good spot to leave the camera so that you can see it all. And then we might cut out because we're on 46% battery. But I've been moving some stuff around anyway. I moved those logs out from over there and there. I got to nail that piece of tin to the fence because my dog and the neighbour's dog latched onto each other through that fucking hole in there. So, they just smashed their head straight through the fucking fence. Fucking out of it, babe. They just, I don't know. I think my boy's a boy and that one's a girl, and yeah. They just fucking, I wasn't expecting it to happen, but because it's such a solid fence right along there, but they just bashed their head right through the fucking seam. I think, fuck. Cunts are hungry for each other, so no good that. Gotta nail up that fence and keep them from locking onto each other again. Took a bit of an effort to get them fucking unhooked. My boy, I've commanded him to release, but he couldn't. They had to throw water on their dog to get him off my dog. So fucking shit happens. Anyway, fucking you don't want those things to happen, but sometimes they happen. It's just all there fucking is to it. Get on with it. Get on with life. Sorry, my bro. That's all there is. Just fucking carry on. Well, they got about 4 dogs over there. My boy will get fucking smashed. Outnumbered. He got some pretty fancy footwork, but I don't think it's that fucking fancy. The skin makes me cry. Float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. But I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Don't care for her. What a perfect soul. I'm not around. Special. conventional shovel mouth compared to a square mouth shovel, you want to consider getting yourself a square mouth shovel for picking up all the dog shit and even other stuff around the yard. She's running up the door. You just need to try it. You can drag the flat edge of this shovel from the ground and bring it to you in a bunch. You can't do that with the shovel, it's got a point on the end. You see, this thing is for bringing out already broken down and softened dirt. This is just this tool. The spade breaks down the dirt, you break it up, and then you lift it out with this. This is for your all general purpose yard work. The flat mouth, the square mouth. You can bring the grass together with it just like a broom, and then pick it up like that and throw it away. You can do that on a concrete surface, you can do that on a grass surface, you can do that on a dirt surface. Dog shit, man. You want to pick your dog shit up in the yard? Square mouth shovel. And you can just give it a chance to, just give it a nice push behind it and it'll pick it up with a flat, almost parallel to the ground, and pick it up. You know how I get pissed off. Fucking I wouldn't be able to persist with that shovel for long. She's my pride and joy, little baby, little lover boy. Never go, she's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. I'm her little lover boy. Long and lean. You mess with her, you see the man get mean. She's my sweet little thing. We're gonna go and get the put the kamaputis on and get this weed eater out. Get into it. Got my boy in the cage. Oh, gotta put my socks on and get these Crocs off. I love my Crocs. I love my Crocs. I don't want to nick them with the line trimmer. If I cut my Crocs, man, oh, bro, I'll be devastated. Devastated. So, grab this, put it outside. Till the end of time, she's my sweet little thing. Pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby, little lover boy. I'll put my socks on. Never grow old, she's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby, lover boy. I'm a potatoes. Oh, yeah. I think I might have to go and have a drink of water. Yay! Ora whakatikata. Ora whakatikata. More! So I took the machine back to the shop yesterday. You might be interested in what I was told. I got a better understanding of that spool. The nylon dispenser. We're fucking in today. Not gonna fuck us around today, babe. Fucking we got it sorted, bro. We got it fucking sorted. So, I'll talk you through it. The fucking motor's sweet. I already showed you about that. Prime it with that push button 3 times. Flick the switch up to choke. Start it until it starts, runs and cuts out on its own. Flick the choke switch down and start it again. Make sure the switch is on the handle. I don't think you need to hold the throttle, but I do anyway, because that allows gas onto the carburetor even more. Old school. Anyhow, so this spool, you shouldn't have to take it off the neck. It shouldn't need to be removed at all. Not to feed it, not to wind the nylon on, not for any reason at all. Unless something's actually broken inside. And if there is something broken inside, you can't fix it. Anyhow, so there's a couple of arrows there, and on the opposite side there's no other arrows on anywhere on the wheel, just there and there, pointing out. You gotta line those arrows up with the nylon hole. There won't be any nylon, that's why you gotta line it up with the hole. And then you gotta get 2 arm lengths of nylon and cut it. And then when you've got those arrows lined up with the holes, there's arrows on there as well, see? And there. So the arrows line up with the arrows, and you can just poke it through there. You can feed it through that hole, and it'll go right through to the other side. And then you pull the nylon out until you've got an equal amount of nylon on each side of the spool. And then it's a matter of just winding it on. It'll go one way, but it won't go the other way. So you'll see how these edges taper down. That's so that your fingers can grip onto it and turn it, but you've got to push it in and turn it. Push it in and turn it. Push it in and turn it, and keep turning it until you've got the appropriate length of nylon. So that thing doesn't, you shouldn't need to remove it. Now, when the factory machine, because it's got no finesse, it sets it, you program it to a tension, and that's how tight it'll wind it on. And when the product comes off the line, you see this black top wheel is a separate product to this grey white wheel, which is a separate product to this black casing, this housing. So when it comes off the production line, the machine winds on the default amount of nylon. So they give you, say, a 3 meter worth of nylon with every brand new machine. And when it winds it on and it cuts into itself, and it chokes it onto the reel so that it doesn't unspool while it's sitting there and it's waiting to be rearranged and fitted with the casing and the housings. So the problem that I was having the other day is that it was choked in on each other so that it wouldn't naturally want to undo itself and unspool. And therein lies the fucking problem with that default fucking meter of nylon that they give you that's already on the machine. Is that when you start using the machine, it'll get cut off over here on one side and have a length on the other side, and it'll unbalance, and you can feel the unbalance with the way the motor's reacting to the throttle, because these machines are made to use at full throttle. So your finger's on the trigger. It's like, just imagine if you were in a truck or a car and it would perform at its ultimate performance with your foot fully full down on the floor. That's the difference between this engine and that motor, is that this is invented and made to perform at its optimum performance levels at full throttle. So you just keep your fucking finger hard out up to the housing, to the casing, to the handle, and she will hum. She will hum. Beautiful. So I've got to put some more petrol into it. So like I said, the mixture is 40 millimeters, 20 millimeters, let's get this right, 20 millimeters of oil to every litre of petrol. So this is the petrol cap. And once you've mixed it, 40 mils, there was 2 litres in there the other day. So that's 40 mils of oil. There is a way to understand that oil dispenser too, because hold on, need to concentrate. Whoa. Yeah. So there's a way to understand that oil dispenser too. You might understand or remember that when I was pouring the oil and it was refilling itself. I'll go and get it. See this? It's got a tube in there. And you see how it's at the same level as the oil that's in the bottle there? Well, when you tip it with the, you see how it's running down? It's in the tube, right? And it's filling up this smaller bottle. That smaller bottle has got there millimeters on there, that side, and liters on that side. So we needed 20 mils of oil per litre of petrol, but 40 millimeters was the least. But because we had 2 litres of petrol, the 40 millimeter was the one to use. It's as full as it was. But when you undo the cap, it allows it to flow through more evenly. See how that's rolling in over the top now? The tube is full of oil. And see it run back into the bottle? So you don't actually fill the motor or the petrol with oil from this cap. You measure it in that cap and then you put it in the petrol can. That's how that works. If you fully understood the science of a motor over a battery, you wouldn't go past a motor for your work, for your yard work. That's just my opinion. Oh! I'm gonna dig into this long grass over here and see if I can't speed it up. I might be able to bring you closer. Try there. So, here we go. Check on. Check on. Prime it 3 times. Switch on. Start it till it runs and cuts out by itself. That was it. Just one pull. Flick the choke down. Start it until it runs. You can feel the imbalance in it. When there's one shorter than the other side, you can feel the imbalance in the motor. And the motor starts to shake, starts to quiver. That's how you know you've only got one side threaded through with nylon. Push it off. Shouldn't, but it does. Have to come off. Empty. Just that much grass. Empty. Anyway, I'm going to turn it off here, and I'll come back later. So I need some more nylon. But some pretty heavy grass in there, so I'm not surprised it's going through that much nylon at the moment. Three arm lengths was that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, I didn't bring the scissors out with me. I wonder if it's got a cutter on here. Some of them have cutters on these plexes, not on this one. So yeah, cut it off. Getting through it. There's a few sharp things in there. Tin, wire from well, this decade's garden. So yep, line the holes up. Oh, it's already magically lined up with arrows. Poke it through. Even on both sides. As far as I know, having the machine upside down like that doesn't hurt it either. And then wind it on. Realism, push all unbound. We should around another stand. Round down, red tape, fine. They will not force us. They will stop grading us. They will not. had a sharp edge. Took both of the nylons off, but there's still heaps in there, I know. That's all I'm going to do for now. That's all I'm going to do for now. I've got to nail that tin to the wall. I've got to nail that tin to the wall. Remove those pellets out of there. I've got to remove that old kennel out of there. Get those barriers off there. Get those pellets out of there. Really starting to centralise the rubbish now. So, yeah, that was a huge effort. That was a huge effort. Whew. Drop a bit of water. But yeah. You're the one in my mind. You're the one that you know. I need a break in the weather, trying to get a break. Take a little holiday. I need a break in the weather. For the very first time. This is a toner. It's not just a machine. There's other machines that do the same thing, but still in Husqvarna. I've got two Huskies in there. I've got a 365 special and a 120 with a specialist carving bar. And coming back to a Stihl, those Huskies couldn't fill the void in my heart. Just the sheer pleasure of using one of these machines. It's fucking beautiful. And I thank God that we sorted that spool out. And they need to put out a warning, you Stihl need to put out a warning. The way you're wrapping that nylon on that free spool, you might be losing 1,000 customers for that. You might want to sort that out. You need to get every outlet to teach every person that buys one how to feed that nylon onto that spool. And if you want to give them any free nylon, you just give it to them. Don't wrap it on the spool. Just tie it to the machine somewhere. And then when they come in, that's what they're going to use to show the customer that's buying the machine how to feed that nylon dispenser. Grab it wherever it's tied to the handle, tied to the base, unwrap it, and then feed it through. Line up the arrows, all the things. But when you cut it off on a sharp edge, both sides like that, you got no choice but to undo it all and take it out and feed it through again. I guess they haven't figured that one out yet, but it's a fucking massive machine, bro. Love it. You seen what it just did. Fucking smashed it out. I might do a little bit more tidy up around here, but you don't need to see that. Just a couple of clumps of grass I missed before. Breakfast at Tiffany's and bottles and bottles. Getting in trouble. The favorite things should be a savage. Me too, a savage. Move that and do in there. Move those and do under there. Didn't quite get under there. It's fucking around with the fucking nylon too much. Now I got it sorted. Bro, we way. Do over there again. All under there. I got it.
I want it, I got it. My hair, gee thanks, just bought it. I see it, I like it, I want it, I got it.
He's in there somewhere. Shoo. So yeah. Done most of it. I'm telling you. Cutting that long grass is treacherous. Especially if you got a fucking dog. He just done a fresh shit over there in the fucking long grass. Once the weed eater hit it, splat. Feel like I fucking actually fair full on kissed my dog's ass. All over my fucking face. All over my shit. Definitely gotta have a shower after this one. Anyway. Set lane done. Tidied up there. All in there. All over there. See, I'll show you what I mean about that square mouth shovel. You see, you can use it like a broom too. Like you can push things. And you can pull things to you. Just using the weight of the shovel head to drag it. And then when it comes to picking things up, you gotta give up a bit of a pick up, bit of speed, generate a bit of speed. Forever, yeah, we'll see. Oh. When you come to picking up dog shit with the shovel, you gotta try and get underneath it first. So if we're ever going like that, and then throw it back, and then throw it back and catch it. But it's better than the oval mouth. You see, the only way you can pick it up with this oval mouth shovel, you see, you try and you only get that little bit, and then you gotta you can do it from the side if you're pretty good at the shovel work, but you see what I mean? The square mouth shovel is far more superior for yard work than the oval mouth shovel. Far more superior. Oh, garden work, you'll go back to the oval. But for yard work, you can't beat that. Fucking around with that oval mouth all day trying to get that much of a scoop. And that's one-handed. I'm holding the camera in one hand. Be afraid of a bit of noise.
We'll be forever loving ya. We'll be forever loving ya. We'll be forever loving ya. And forever. Yeah, so that's it. Sorry, my neighbours. Fucking noise, but finish now. Finish now, my neighbours. Thank you for putting up with me. Fucking noisy cunt. Done. Fucking done. But about fucking anu. But about anu. Water. I don't drink alcohol. Don't do drugs. Don't smoke cigarettes. Don't drink coffee. Don't drink tea. Words of wisdom. Words of wisdom. Welcome back in the day, though. Fucking straight up on the beers. After that effort. Especially kissing my dog's ass like that. Don't want that to happen too many times. Fuck that. Anu. Drink water. Free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Yeah, some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill your book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? Is all I ever had. Redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Ooh, some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill your book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? Is all I ever had. Redemption songs ever had. Redemption songs. Songs of freedom. Shout on. Woo. Done. So I can't be waiting for the grass to grow now, so I can get my weed eater out. Yo. Ain't nobody dope as me. I'm just so fresh and so sexy. Dope as me. Monte Carlos.